Hello, it's Elaina Strongbow from SodaTutorials.com, Elena's main game name, and today I'm actually up in the bedroom of my house and I want to talk about clothing. Yesterday was Sunday, the 29th or 30th, July 30th. EVL hosted its 2017 summer fashion show. They do a fashion show for all four seasons. We just did this, they did the summer one yesterday, the fall will come up the winter. And it literally is as it sounds. It's a fashion show. So people come up with all these crazy outfits and get ups and runway walks and go out and do their prizes. And I was fortunate enough to win in the spring one. I wasn't able to attend yesterday. I was off. But I was asked about clothes fashion. Clothing. How do you do that in the game? If you look at it, I call it my Stormtrooper outfit right now. Let's see if I can get this, just to shot this on here. I won't see the feet. There we go. I've got an outfit on here, and it's, people say, okay, this is a cool looking outfit. How did you do that? It's a weird thing about clothing, because if you whatever you make, if it's your armor, your clothes, you want it to be functional as well as stylish, or that way. So, one thing you had to start out was, you want to pick out what armor, what clothes sets you want to start out with. So I'm typically an archer with some mage, so I wanted to stay in the leather range. So I crafted a nice set of, for me, an augmented set of armor. This is great. Got this augmented set, but I just don't like the look of it. So with cloth, at least you had the option to dye stuff. With leather, the only way to really change is to apply patterns. So patterns are something you can take if you've got an outfit that you bought from the store. You bought, like, this is the assassin's outfit with the short top. If you bought this one in the store, you bought the assassin's armor, you could, salvage it, get an eternal pattern, which lasts forever, as you keep salvaging it and getting it back. Or you could buy a pattern pack. I got like 6 of these pattern sets. So they're one-time use, but basically they'll take that armor and then make it into something that, I like. So I like the look of this. The other thing I liked about it is that it's dyeable. So now this outfit is dyeable where the leather one isn't. So that was pretty cool. So at that point, I've got my functional armor. It's my armor. Let me get the normal screen back up here. You look at this. This is my chest piece. It's a necro chest piece plus 10. It's got things I want on there, including death attunement and all that kind of stuff. Death ray damage, I think, is one I have on this. Is that the one I have? Death attunement, life resistance. Thought I had one on here. Maybe it's on another piece. So, but I want it to look kind of cool. So I took this piece, and you can see I've got magical white pulsing dye. Now sometimes I mix the colors, sometimes I don't. If you literally play around with it just to see. You can craft dyes in the game at the tanning station. There's all different types of dyes. But if you want to get the ones that are special, like the pulsating, the glowing, the cycling rainbow looking ones, those are ones you're going to have to get from either a Kodo vendor or from buying it from someone who's bought it in the store and has it on their player vendor, or from the add-on store. But yeah, so I applied those, and I said, you know what, let me see what this is. I want to see what it looked like solid white. And I actually chose this for two reasons. I like the look on it, but this is pretty much, she's moving into a necro mage as well. So the idea of a solid white outfit for a necro mage, just that juxtaposition of it just seemed very cool. So that's why I went with that. So I took the time to craft it. Once I got it crafted right, I went ahead and patterned it, and then I started playing around with the dyes and seeing what we want. Now the other thing is, a part of making any outfit and making anything in the game is a wardrobe. You've got to have one. This literally is my wardrobe, and I think it's backwards. That's odd. So let's do this. I'm noticing that's actually, I'm turning that backwards because I'm going to do this. There. I just noticed I had my wardrobe backwards. Anyways, so I'm going to pop, anybody's got to have a wardrobe to do this. So this is actually I keep all of my clothes, everything that I'm going to use in here. So few of the pieces that in here. I'll talk about why and what I've got in here and what works. It's different for a male character than a female character. I mean, you want your choices. This is all kind of set up to be for a female character. But I literally, every time, first thing, whenever there's the telethons, go spend the $5 in the store. They always got crazy outfits to come out. So like this autumn one that came out, the fairy dress, the fairy legs, and the fairy wings and all this, was a cool piece. It's a nice piece to have out there you can accent something with. I like the Adoris pieces, the Japanese style priestess robes. More importantly, I actually like the head pieces. Now if I look at this, I'm going to equip that one. This is actually part of one of the headpieces from when I won the Spring Fashion Show, where I actually took this headpiece from the normal teal kind of blue, which you can kind of see right there, and said, I'm going to dye it. And I've got magic yellow and magic green sparkling. This is a spring theme, so it worked out very well. So getting a piece and dyeing it just right is, just kind of the bread and butter. You have to be able to do this. That means you need to have a lot of dyes to test it out as well. What else was in here? I'm trying to think. I got anything else on here? I know, like, one of my things I wanted, different. Your wings are important. You're going to have wings for different types of stuff. So I have ice wings. I have the fairy wings. I've got the black feather wings. Those are all things that came out when they introduced the ballet stuff, the tutus and the bunny outfits. Perfect, because those are cool outfits you can do something with. And you never know how you're going to use it, but it's good to have in there and use it. This is lady. So I've got bodices. The bodice top. Now this one here is actually the one I used in the spring outfit as well. And you can see it's coordinated with the top piece that's on there, which is cool. Oh, I've got one over here that was not dyed. Maybe this one's black. I've got the bikini bottoms, if we want to use those on there as well. Butterfly masks. What else we got in here? Kilts. I know I've got a kilt in here. Ah, this is the one. So this one is actually the kilt that I used. I'll get rid of this. Let's unequip the current one. I'm actually switching into the outfit that I won with. So this is the kilt that I use. This was a pain in the butt because right now, if you look at it, it's only got the magical yellow, and I tried using the green. It didn't come out right, but just the way the kilt is patterned, the darker the offset colors, it looked good with the yellow on there. I just had to get the right shoes to kind of tie it together. Once again, this is a standard kilt, cotton short kilt, but very functional depending on how you apply the dyes to it. It really gets down to these dyes on here. I think I have the shoes. Let me see if I find that and just kind of finish out this this outfit. That's white sparkling. This is it. So let me pop out of here and actually show this. Actually get the full. Here, I'll hop on my runway here now. So there. I'm going to get rid of that. So yeah. So I literally have taken pieces from different outfits. The bodice comes from, actually there's a bodice outfit you can buy. The boots come from that outfit as well. The kilt was made. The headpiece came from the previous one. So if this is all mixing and combining, once I got the physical kind of things looking right, then it all comes down to the dyes. And how do you want to color it? How do you want it to look on there? But that's the bread and butter of making an outfit. It's literally just coming in and having a chest full of options and piecing it together. Now, we worked with some friends who entered into the fashion show yesterday. And literally, I gave them this chest. Said, here, go rummage through it. Figure out what works. Coconut bras work good, too. I've got pets that come out. So part of the outfits are, working with pets that, I could say a butterfly hanging around. Female character. So, like the idea of the tiara, always gets a little bit regal for the men. They have circlettes and stuff. I've got, what else we got in here? Fancy riding chest armor. I don't think that one's dyed at all. So we got that look. So this is one I actually just bought, I think during the last telethon, probably the birthday telethon. I just thought it was a cool piece that would be something I could do in the future. I haven't used it yet. I've got the Fletcher. I've got, what is it, holiday wreaths, ice wings, cloaks of all different types, long satin gloves. Here's the bread and butter. I buy a lot of dyes. I get a lot of dyes. I put them with codas and whatever else, and that seems to be something that I go through. I've even done things like this, where I've done the one-man band, the hats and the shirts. I've got, this looks like, well, it's the one-man band. It looks like a pillbox hat. So it's, it's all different types of, you never know how something's going to come together. This one I actually just picked up too. Equip the fans. So I have that one equipped. So it's in my hand there. So I can do the fanning motion if that was it. Bodices. Red dress is a staple because you can dye the crud out of them. If we look at this, a very, very formal, royal looking dress that's on here. So which I thought was pretty cool. Not with the hat, but it's a cool looking dress. So Virtue Aeronaut's wedding dress. I do have one. I think that one actually may be cycling. So yeah, so this is basically, so outfits, lots of, there's not like a ton of different outfits out there. What it really comes down to is you've got a set number of outfits of clothes, comboing those up, getting something together as you want to, and then where you really nail it down is hitting on the dyes and how you color it and what do you make it look like. I've used to run around this dress a good amount of time when the cycling dyes were in there. I still keep it. I'm probably not going to do the cycling. It's a little bit out, but you know, the fact it's a wedding dress, you could do a lot with the wedding dress and redying it. Rose bouquet. Got to have one of those. You can walk down with flowers. So that's basically it. And you can use anything. The miner hat just got released with the telethon rewards, and that's over in the bank. I'd show it. It's a miner hat with the light. Who knows? There was a guy who actually won. I think he's got judge's favor yesterday in the contest who actually did it. It came out a miner outfit, pants, no top, hat, worked out good. So it's fun to play around with it, and I think that's, you know, a lot of people just say they're not into it, but I see a lot of people dyeing their armor sets, their cloth armors and stuff, and asking for certain things or looking for certain stuff. People do care about how they look in here. There's just options to do it, and you know what really gets into it is just you get tired of looking at stuff over and over, so you change it up a little bit here and there. I mean, this right here is, I probably could run around in this if I change that to a cycling, run around in it, and people are going, Elaina, Carlos, what are you wearing? So, not that bad. Ooh, maybe I'll put that wedding veil on, match it. I don't think this one's dyed yet though. There it is. Oh, yeah, I don't like that. I look like a Puritan or something. Anyhow, so that's it. But the best thing, I think, the EVL fashion shows are a great place to go and see people, and you'll see a bunch of crazy stuff and go, oh, I didn't know you could use that or this and that. Get ideas and just build out an outfit. Build out one. Get one that works for you that you really like, and then after a while try and build one out again, and you'll start working knowing what combinations kind of come through and how they work. So that's it. It's just something someone asked me about. I don't do anything other than that. Literally figure out, mix and match, get something to come together that I like, and then figure out how the heck I can dye it to accent it and do whatever else. I'm very much into I was into the pulsing glowing. I'm into the solid glowings at this point, like the whites and the neutral colors. I call them the Stormtrooper outfits and stuff. So that's it. If you got questions on this, please go ahead and throw comments on the video. Thumbs up or thumbs down. It's Elaina Strongbow from SodaTutorials.com. At the end of the video is going to pop up. It's the previous video in the series. Below that's a link to the SodaTutorials.com website, what I have been doing, what I will be up to, and all that kind of fun stuff. And then a picture of me in the fairy wings. If you're liking what you see here and the content's good, please go ahead and click on that and subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. Take care. Have a good